So, what exactly is an entrepreneur? Um, this is an attractive, sexy term. Everyone loves to use it now. People say I'm an entrepreneur. I'm entrepreneurial. It is a very scary, dangerous, uncomfortable word. And if you're going to use it, understand what it is, understand what it means, understand what it is to be an entrepreneur. And I promise you, it is very scary. Elon Musk once said, starting a business is like chewing glass and staring into the abyss. Ultimately, the definition of entrepreneurship comes down to taking more financial risks, working harder than you normally would work, more hours for yourself, right? So if you go to a job, you work 40 hours. You work as an entrepreneur, you don't stop working. You have to continually stay on the grind. As an entrepreneur myself, a serial entrepreneur at that, I'm doing multiple things at one time. So I may finish this video on entrepreneurship, which I will, and then go into another video, and then go write a song, and then go, do a seminar, or maybe a consultation. So I'm constantly busy. To be an entrepreneur is a very, very scary thing, and I'm not saying that to discourage you. You have to be cut of a certain cloth, and you have to be a risk taker, and you have to have calculated risk, and you also have to be able to adjust on the fly. For those who don't know, I have a bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship. It helped me a lot in terms of understanding what it means to be an entrepreneur, bootstrapping, and being able to market yourself and branding, all those different things, right? So let's get right into this quick video. I'll talk a little more, and I'll let you go.
An entrepreneur is a person with an idea for a product or service. They decide to start a business which brings this idea to life. Maybe they've always dreamed of opening their own boutique. Or maybe they want to create an app which millions of people will use.
Now, if you have an idea, something you've always thought about, something you want to create, that's great. Many of us do. The question is, how can you execute it? How can you make it profitable? How do you work through the processes to get it from stage A to B to C to D?
So the dream of an entrepreneur can be big or small, but most of the successful ones share a number of characteristics. They're passionate, motivated, independent, and creative.
Passionate, motivated, independent, right? And creative. Passionate, motivated, independent, creative. Passionate, like you got to really want to do this, right? Independent. You'll get it done. You're not relying on other people. You're motivated no matter what. I'm just going to stick with it, right? And creative, try to find different ways to do things. So that is exciting. As an entrepreneur, I'm very excited, but I'm also at the same time, petrified. I am scared because you don't know. Like Elon Musk said, chewing glass and staring into the abyss. There's so many ventures, so many things I'm doing right now, and I'm just hoping and praying that these plans work out, and then I have to go back and edit them and change them, and some things I haven't even started the plans, but I already started moving on, and I have to go back and dial it back, and other things I'm spending money on. So it's constantly a push and pull. When it's so much for some people to just apply for a job, get to the job, be told what to do, come home, take care of your kids, which I understand. I've done that for a while, and I'm going to cover this in a different series of about what it means to actually be an entrepreneur and not having a boss, being the boss, right? Which is you either are or you aren't, and you probably should know by now.
Entrepreneurs love thinking outside the box.
Outside the box. What is the box? Conventional ways of doing things. Get up, go to work, come home, right? They said this is what it is, you agree to it, right? The sun comes up, it goes down. Entrepreneurs question everything. This is a brush, but how can it be different? Why is it made this way, right? You question, you examine, and you're looking, depending on what your product or service is.
They're always looking to expand their knowledge, break out of their comfort zone, and...
So are you constantly trying to learn? Are you constantly trying to educate yourself? I am a notorious student in life. It has set me forward and back in a lot of ways. And if you know a little bit about me, you know my education, too many degrees to count. And I don't say that to brag. I say it because I just love to learn. If I could do things a little differently, I definitely would have done things a little differently, right? I probably wouldn't have done a lot of things I have done. But I am grateful that I'm able to chase my dreams and actually execute on the plans I've had.
And find new opportunities in the marketplace. They don't just accept things as they are.
New opportunities in the marketplace. You don't just accept things as they are. This is what it is, but that doesn't mean you just accept it. How can it be better? Looking for opportunities in the marketplace. I'm constantly scanning. So many of the ideas I have, I don't even implement. It's just there, and then it's gone, and I'm frustrated because I'm like, oh, I just had a good idea, like I should really run with that, and there's another one. So being able to take time to actually write it down, and that's the frustration of being an entrepreneur, is that your creativity may outpace you in other areas.
They also believe that their ideas have value
Mm-hmm.
and that they have something special to bring to the table. So, what do you think? Could you be an entrepreneur?
No, we all have. I personally believe all human beings are entrepreneurial. But some people are more comfortable and they just want to stay in a position that's stable, which I perfectly get. Okay, I have children, I have a family. Stability is beautiful, it's wonderful. I get it. But a piece of me is just like, I'm not happy with this stable, structured, carved out way of surviving. I want to go out and get it where I live. And that means I want to be able to control my environment to some degree. I want to be able to have the creativity to feel alive. I want to feel excited, the passion and curiosity. If you're in a position when you're working for someone and you decide to want to teach yourself or learn something, that can be seen as a threat. Why are you trying to learn that? Because I want to expand my knowledge on that. Well, focus on this. So what happens is, hey, I'm paying you this amount of money. You stay here. 2 years, 4 years, 10 years pass. Stay here, right? So, could you be an entrepreneur? Are you an entrepreneur? Right? So, let me go right into the definition of what entrepreneur is, and then that'll be it. So, actually, the definition of entrepreneur, and I stated this earlier, right? It's basically a person who organizes and operates a business or businesses, taking on greater than normal financial risks in order to do so, greater or more than to do so. Many entrepreneurs see potential in this market. Like I said, it is like eating glass and staring into the abyss. And I'm not saying that to deter you. I'm saying that because you need to know what you're getting into. Okay? You need to really understand what you're getting into, right? So different ways to say entrepreneur: businessman, businesswoman, business person, business executive, right? A merchant, a speculator, a tycoon. So if these are the things that you may be interested in, go for it. Feel free to hit me up, leave some messages, and I'm going to be coming forward with more videos about entrepreneurship.